Hey everybody, the reason why I look like dressed up is because I went on a job interview today, and so I got the job. I'm starting on Tuesday, and it's for some energy sales phone service, and I had off today, and my daughter told me she fought with her brother and is kicking me out. In the meantime, my cat's ashes are over there, and I have to get them, figure out where I'm going to be staying at tonight, and I don't even have a paycheck yet for the 3 days that I worked over at the one place, and have to figure out if I'm going to be sleeping in my car or what I'm going to do. But I know I took a shower this morning, and that was one good thing. And I have to figure out all this stuff. I have about $60 in my account, and I have to have gas to get back and forth places, and I don't have enough to get back up to North Carolina or anything. And, you know, my kids pretty much don't want to help me out or anything. I shelled out everything for, you know, my rescue cat, my, and that Walmart pharmaceutical company, which I've explained in other videos, have killed by outsourcing to different manufacturers. And there's a claimant on that, but it doesn't change the fact that my pet's gone. But then, you know, my daughter's like, oh, can you get water? Can you get this? I don't even have, you know, I have to leave, you know, I'm putting a strain on her relationship. I'm doing this. The second I have some money, I'll give it to her. I don't have any money. You know, I haven't worked. I have an apartment up there. All my shit is like, you know, sitting there. I don't have anything. If I had it, I would give it to her. You know, I'm consistently doing stuff. My son, he hasn't wanted to work. He doesn't do it. He hasn't done anything. And I'm not trying to, you know, start anything. You know, I've gone to churches, gotten food. I've cooked while I was there. I would do anything. I'd clean garbage or whatever. You know, I'm going out every day, going to look at jobs, and I've worked. A couple of days now, they haven't had work the past 2 days over at Central Marketing, and so I haven't been able to work. But aside from that, I've worked, and you know, and I'm waiting on a background check for the staffing company in Tampa to host different games, and they're supposed to get back to me about 11:30 today on that. So I can do that on weekends, do the other job at night during the week, and then the other one during the daytime. And so I'm just working. Then I could sleep, you know, for a few hours, you know, from like 2 to 8 or something like that, and then work again. I don't care, you know, because I need to make money, and I just need a place to sleep. And it's like nobody wants to help me out. And once I have money, I will friggin' pay them back. I just don't have it right now. And it's like, I just feel like I'm getting raked over the coals. And like, and where I can stay, like somebody offered me a place in Tampa, but I can't afford gas driving back and forth from there to here or anything. And I just, you know, the one job's over in Spring Hill, the other job's in Tarpon, and like it's just really messed up. I'm trying to do everything I can, and you know, I shelled out like over like $1,200 with everything, and if I had that extra money, I would be able to pay some bills and help out with stuff, but I don't have it. I really don't, and it screws me from all my bills that I have to pay. And you know, my daughter says I'm an inconvenience, I'm this, you know, they weren't inconveniences to me when I put them through school, or I did this and I had them going to daycare and I had all these things for them. But, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, they don't give a shit about anything, you know. It just really aggravates me and upsets me. You know, I just care about myself. I just care about this, you know, and that's not true. You know, oh, well, I love my kids and I would do anything for them. But, you know, they turn their back on me in a heartbeat. And it's just so messed up. And it just makes me not even want to, like, I just feel like giving up, because it just feels like I shouldn't even bother with anything, because I don't even matter. I had 5 children and these kids don't even care about me at all. They don't care about their mom. They don't care about anything. And I would do anything for them. My one daughter said, oh, it's just a cat, you know, and she was there for me for my chemo, for my everything, but she didn't give a shit about anything, you know. It's just messed up. And I've put off, you know, having to go and get that, and, you know, nobody's gonna help me relocate my stuff or move or anything. Everybody's out for themselves. And, you know, I brought stuff down here when I came to visit, wine for them from North Carolina. I try to go out of my way for people and do things for them. But, and I'm not looking for, you know, like, oh, well, I did something for you, you should do something for me. No, that's not it at all. But they were my kids, you know, and I don't understand how I thought I raised them right and everything else, but I guess they just don't care. It just makes me feel like I don't even want to be here, because why do I want to be around anywhere where, like, someone that I thought that I raised was wonderful and great, and they're not. And they're a part of you, and you think that you instill some great values and everything, but they don't care about you. They are just out for themselves. And when you need something and everything, they just really don't care. So, I mean, if I won the lotto tomorrow, I would give them whatever I had. I mean, if they needed a kidney, they needed a heart, I would rip it out of my chest to give it to one of them. But they would let me die in the street before anything and walk over me. I really believe that. I just don't understand why they just don't care. So, it just doesn't make sense that parents do so much for their kids and they just don't care. So, but I just really wish that I wasn't around to see them like this, and they're better, you know, they're living great lives, I guess, and they don't need their mom, and they wouldn't be here without me, but it's whatever, you know. So I hope they're happy, and I hope they just whatever. So I guess I'll just have to figure out what I'm gonna have to do, and it's not like they're gonna care anything about me. they just want me out of their life anyway. And they just call me up when they need something, like, or just to check up on me, to make sure I didn't die or something. That's all, you know, because that's what Vivian did the other day. She called me up to say, she's like, oh, you're still around, aren't you? Like, what if I wasn't, you know? So, that's it. But, I want to know what they can get or what they can have from me. And I would give them whatever I could. And unfortunately, I don't have anything right now. So, my one daughter wanted, well, you can help out and get bottled water. I drink like a bottle of water in the evening time for the past week that I've been there, like in the evening. But that's it. And I don't, you know, gas is like $2.70 here, so I've been using, you know, I need gas money to get everywhere, and I've been driving everywhere. So, and I have to vacate when she has her boyfriend over, so I have to leave the house, and so I have to find somewhere to go, and so I can't stay there. It's wonderful, let me tell you. So, I guess that's my rant and rave. Just don't ever go back to your children because they don't want you and they don't want to have you around. That's the worst fucking feeling in the world.